Hey, Vinyl Community, welcome back. This is HubTunes. I'm Mike. We got a surprise today. Now, probably some people knew it was coming today, but we got the Black Friday Record Store Day list released. Um, this will just be a quick video. I've skimmed it twice. Kind of went into a little in-depth just a few minutes ago. As I've always said, I love Record Store Day. I think it's great. My local shop goes all out for it. Usually more for the regular record store day, sales all weekend. They want people to come in and buy used records along with the record store day stuff. Why not? That's where the money is. So there's definitely sales. The staff gets dressed up in costumes and all kinds of fun stuff. It's what you make of it, I guess. There'll always be people poo-pooing it. I get that. Whatever. I like it. I have a blast. I don't get up at 3 a.m. I get up about an hour before the store opens, and I go and I wait in line for maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes, and I always end up with what I want. That's one of the perks of being in a big city. And if I don't get what I want at my local, I can go to probably 10 other record stores here in Chicago. So I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed to be able to do that. So I don't get up at 3 a.m. People who do that, man, hats off to you, because I would never do it. I'm too old. I really don't have time for that. But hats off to everyone who does it. People who do it really seem to love it. And that's what it's all about. It's about meeting people, having the passion for the collecting, and having a good time, man. I like the spring record store day, mostly because the weather's nicer here in Chicago. Come the day after Thanksgiving, it's going to be pretty chilly out there. So definitely no waiting in line, the day after Thanksgiving. I probably have 20 people coming over for food on Thanksgiving. The last thing I really want to do is get up at 3 a.m. I might still be awake at 3 a.m. actually. So I checked out the list. As always, it's a smaller list. Everyone, there's nothing on here. Well, it's a smaller list. It's Black Friday. Roll with it. It's not a big deal. I actually have, on these short few skims through, I found some stuff that I'm really interested in. Number one was the War box set. Not the best War. These are the late War albums. Long after Eric Burdon's gone. This is late. And I have I had 2 Record Store Day box sets. The first one, which is great. 5 records for $80? Some of the greatest music ever made. Just funky, fun War. I just love that box set. It was such a steal at $80. And then I got the Eric Burdon box set, which is a little bit, it's not quite as good, but I do like some of the Eric Burdon stuff. So I got that. So I think I'm going to get this too, just to have it. Like I said, they're not the greatest War records, but, maybe complete the collection. And there is some good music in there. It's some pretty good funky music. Next up is the Grateful Dead annual release. This is Grateful Dead 1977. I get every record store day, so I'm going to continue to do that. Looking forward to it. 77 is kind of I love that era of the Grateful Dead. The next one is probably not going to buy, and that is the Jerry Garcia Band live on the Eel River. This is night 2. I bought night 1 last year. I think it was Record Store Day last year. I wasn't thrilled with the sound quality. They're great shows. They sound awesome. I would love to add to the collection, but I was really disappointed with the sound quality on that one. In fact, I almost returned it, and I never return records. So yeah, that one, I'm gonna need to hear some reviews of it before I actually buy it. They made a lot of them. Last year I saw the one I got sitting around on shelves a month after Record Store Day. So I'm probably gonna skip the live Jerry Garcia Band. It's a 3 record set. So I don't know. I'm iffy on that. And you know what? Also, this list is going to change 15 more times because you guys are going to make videos and you're going to put things down in the comments, and I'm going to discover more shit on this list because there's always hidden gems. always hidden gems. This might be a hidden gem right here. Is Jesse Ed Davis. He was in Taj Mahal's band. He is a terrific guitarist. Really good bluesy, rocky folk music. If you like that kind of stuff, check this out. I think it's a comp. It's not one of his albums. It's an early comp right after he leaves Taj Mahal's band. So I'm definitely picking that up. That's probably one of my must gets. I think it's a double record. Next up is I'm a huge fan of, when it comes to 90s music, there's not a lot of 90s music that really I still like. I'm not a grunge person, so I skipped all of that. But Garbage is one of my favorite 90s bands, and they are releasing an album of covers. I believe it's on bluish vinyl, I believe, and it's all cover songs. I know they're doing some Bowie songs, a couple other really cool stuff. There's some Paul Weller. They're actually covering Paul Weller on the album, so probably gonna pick that up. I dig Shirley Manson, and I just really Garbage is awesome. I will pick up the annual Jazz Dispensary release. I think those are fun and funky, and I have every one, so why stop now? And then the last thing that I really have on the list right now is the Gil Scott-Heron Brian Jackson album. It is called From South Africa to South Carolina. This is a good, funky soul record. Excellent record. I've actually been kind of wanting this for quite some time. So I was really excited to see that on the list. That and the Jesse Ed Davis are the two that when I saw them, I was like, oh, freak yeah, I'm definitely getting those. I knew there was going to be a Dead release. I knew there was going to be a Garcia release. The War thing, I was a little surprised because those records are not highly regarded. But yeah, the Gil Scott-Heron Brian Jackson record, stream it. You can find it. I think I've streamed it on YouTube before. So check it out. It's called From South Africa to South Carolina. Really good soul record. And then, yeah, that's it so far, which isn't bad. I mean, if you take out the Garcia, I'm probably going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 records. That is under budget, I hope. Though the War is probably going to be 80. The Dead is probably going to be 80. And then the others are probably going to be around 30. So, not too bad. My record store does not jack up the prices. They follow the rules. So, yeah, that's about it. You guys put in the comments and tell me what you guys are interested in. And I'm going to start watching all your videos because that's where I find stuff. Steve Carlson finds some hidden gems. Mazzy's going to probably find some hidden gems. There's so many of you guys out there that I watch just looking for those hidden records on these lists. There's always a ton of them. And when people say there's never anything on these lists, it's all picture discs, it's all live. That's true, but keep digging and streaming and do your homework and do your research, and you will find some really cool shit on these lists. That's about it. You guys have a great evening. I'm going out to dinner right now. I'm going to have a fancy dinner. I'm not wearing this though. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Comments, questions, snide remarks in the comment section. Bye.